Just doing a wee haul video. This is a book that just arrived. Give War and Peace a Chance. Tolstoyan Wisdom for Troubled Times by Andrew Kaufman. Now, this is referred to in some of Simon Haisell's posts. Who's Simon Haisell? He's running a War and Peace read-along through this year. He did it last year as well, and the year before. And last year I read along with him and had a brilliant time reading that book. And because he refers to this in his weekly posts, I thought I would get my own copy of it because, I love the book. So it says here, considered by many critics to be the greatest novel ever written, War and Peace is, at 1,500 pages, also one of the most feared. What it is not is outdated. A love story, a family saga, a war novel, Tolstoy's epic is at its core about human beings attempting to create a meaningful life for themselves in a country torn apart by social change, political divisiveness and spiritual confusion. It is nothing less than a mirror of our times. Well, how true is that? Political divisiveness? With Tolstoy expert Andrew Kaufman as a vibrant, entertaining guide, Give War and Peace a Chance shows how this Russian masterpiece is more relevant now than ever, offering not only a rousing, unforgettable story, but also an urgent moral compass and a celebration of the deep joy of living. Touching on a broad range of topics from courage to romance, parenting to death, Kaufman demonstrates how Tolstoy's wisdom can help us live fuller, more meaningful lives. So, when I read War and Peace for the first time back when I was a student in the 90s, and wrote a dissertation on it. But this last year was my first reread since then, and it's really stayed in my heart. And I'm now reading Simon Haisell's weekly posts for the current read-along. I thought he would just be copying and pasting and regurgitating stuff from last year, but so far I don't get that sense. I think he's putting out new material, and I applaud him for that. The amount of work he's putting into this is second to none. It's so impressive. So, that's just my wee haul. Thanks to Simon for running the read-along and for bringing this book to my attention, and I'm looking forward to getting to it.